Hi, it's me, Nelly, full-time artist. It's month 4. I mean, technically it's month 5 now because it's already June. I had a few things going on in May that kind of made it a little more difficult to film, and even today I'm kind of busy, hence no makeup. Today I'm trying to get stuff finished for my market for this month. It is on Saturday. I was gonna say Friday, it's not. It is on Saturday, so I have a couple days before that starts. So I've done 2 markets since then, which equals out to three markets under my belt. And just, small cafe markets. I haven't done anything bigger than that. Normally we have about 3 to 4 vendors, so nothing crazy. My thoughts and feelings on markets thus far. There's a fly. It's bugging me. No pun intended. So my thoughts and feelings on markets right now, it's pretty much the same as how I have had it. I don't think my views have really changed all that much from my past update videos on that kind of stuff. If anything, it's kind of just solidified it a little bit more, where sales are very unpredictable because there's a lot of variables to these kinds of setups. Markets in general are just kind of unpredictable in that way. You have other events that you're competing with that are happening on the same day or that same weekend. Traffic flow just in general of the space you're inhabiting in at the time of the event. Marketing, holidays, and construction. I noticed that's also another factor to add in. For my Black Butler market, there was construction all down that road that leads to the cafe, so that kind of impacted things. But yeah, so far my best market has been the Black Butler market. I made quite a bit of profit on top of just not having to pay a table fee for that one, so that was cool. But yeah, overall, that's not saying a lot. I'm not, oh my god, she's a gajillionaire, and I want to preface that to people, because I don't know, I feel like that kind of is a misconception that a lot of people have going into this kind of stuff, or going into this kind of space for doing small markets or markets in general. I don't know who or what is spreading this, but there is this misconception that you make a lot of money. I don't know why people think that. But yeah, no. Most people do not make a lot of money. Some events are better than others, and others aren't as good. But overall, I've been having fun with them. I do enjoy them. I have made so many friends already. Just other vendors and, other people who come out to support the community and things like that. So in that way, I've really achieved my goal, and I've bumped up my followers on social media. Not oh my god, I'm making, thousands of followers, but you know, a significant amount where if I were just posting online, I wouldn't see that kind of traction. So in that way, that's really cool, and I'm really grateful for everybody, you know, who's come back, you know, to other events that I'm doing, or, you know, follows and engages with my stuff. I really enjoy that, and it makes me feel really good about, you know, how everything's going, and, you know, motivates me to continue. But what doesn't motivate me is the slow markets. The slow markets really hinder my creativity. It's the problem that I first brought up when I did my first market, which is the themed markets. It's like, I understand from like a vendor, you know, selling or like, you know, hosting these events, like I understand like where the appeal comes from and like how that can possibly drive more or incentivize people to come out more. Then again, I'm also not a host, so I don't know the kind of struggles that they go through. This is me just assuming. So if anybody is a host and would like to like leave their input, I would love to hear it. And contextualized perspective on it. But yeah, I don't know. I could see how that could be like, oh, like easier to market the market by having cute little themes and things like that. But also for us creatives and vendors, it is very limiting. And also, most of the time, the stuff that I'm making for these themed events don't sell. I don't know why that is. And I was just talking to one of my friends. Also, she is also a vendor. She made this cute little scrunchie. I'm gonna plug her in right now. So I was talking to her. And last night, when I should have been filming this, but I was too overstimulated. And so we were talking, and she was telling me how it's also hard for her. She makes a lot of she just makes all these scrunchies, and she makes cute headbands and stuff, and she's also struggled with making sales when it comes to these themed events. And I don't know if it's better if the host just make more of a generalized kind of theme, like anime or kawaii, you know, like cute, like like sweet baby angel. I don't know like what the right answer would be, if it's just like oh, like we're just gonna have these vendors and they're just gonna have cool shit. Like I don't know what the solution is to this problem, but it has been difficult. And maybe it's just my area. Maybe this format does better for people who are like states away or other countries, or, you know, just like a different town. I don't know if it's just my town specifically that like this is a thing. I don't know if it's just an ad, like if it's just like particular to my neck of the woods, or if it's like if it's just like a common issue. So if you're also a vendor who has this problem where it's like all the markets and stuff are just doing themed events and it's not working out, please let me know. Please share your grievances. It's like, I love the idea, and on paper and on concept, like it's great, and I love making themed things. I love a good themed event. I love being on theme. But it's hard to sell it for some reason. I don't know, like, or maybe it's just like the foot traffic or marketing isn't enough, or like there's just too many themed events. That could also be a thing. It's too oversaturated. I don't know. There's a lot of variables. But yeah, so it's been a struggle. I'm just airing these grievances out, okay, and I'm hoping I can find some kind of solidarity. I don't know, I guess. At the end of the day, I'm upset, and it's like, I don't know what to do. Maybe it's just I just need to talk about it, but, yeah, that has kind of been a struggle. I've only been making like Sanrio or San X, themed items recently, because they do sell well. I'm also a fan of Sanrio, but I also want to like work on my original art. Like I've been like putting that on the back burner. Like I have characters and I have story and I have stuff that like projects that I want to do. So as I said in my last market video for the Y2K market, I plan on, after this Rilakkuma event I'm doing, I plan on taking some time to just like work on other projects and videos and stuff like that for y'all and for myself especially, because as much as I love Sanrio stuff, it's like that's like I have goals, I have visions, I have plans, I have things that I want to accomplish. So yeah, I don't know. That has been interesting. Besides that, I've also learned that yeah, I'm definitely never gonna do like an outside market if possible, unless it's like fall, like winter time, like it's actually cool. Here in Texas, unfortunately, it's like 99% of the time it's like hot. And then we get like this small window in like January or February. We get this small window of like, it feels like decent outside. Like it's either like really chilly or it's like just like, you know, like how it should be, how the weather should be, either 70 or lower, which here is like people are putting on coats. It's sad but true. This last market for my Y2K market was really slow, and there's a couple factors to that. It was Memorial Day weekend. It was actually Memorial Day here in the States. And then it was rescheduled. God damn. It was rescheduled. So I think that kind of tanked sales in a way. And just the random like people who are coming in to go get boba weren't really my demographic, so it kind of definitely tanked sales. Like I did sell stuff, but it was like I didn't really make that much of a profit. I still had a good time. I had fun. I really love the lighting in there. Like the venue itself is kind of shaped weird. Like in terms of like all of us setting up. I was like I was like so close to the kiosk where they order. It was kind of embarrassing because there would be times where like I would think that they were gonna come up and like look at my stuff. But they would just go and order their stuff, and I would be like, oh hi, and they're like, oh hi, and they're like, anyway. It was sad but very fun. Very funny. I don't know what I'm doing. That doesn't make any sense. I loved the lighting in there though, and the background of the leaf like made my booth stand out so good, like with the like magenta type pink that I have. Like it's a hot pink. I don't know what the specific color is. I can't think of it on the top of my head. But my new tablecloth stood out so good. It was I was like, that was the kind of tablecloth that I wanted this whole time. And it's sad because it's like, it wasn't an actual tablecloth. Like I had to order fabric and get it like specially made. Like for this, and it was expensive, just a little bit that I have. My table is small, so once I upgrade my table, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to layer it or something. Like, I think that might have to be the plan, but the fabric is kind of expensive for the 2 yards that I got, and but I love it. I love it. It was so worth it. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I want that like Vivienne Westwood kind of vibe, with my own Nelly spin on it, of course. But I love Vivienne Westwood, and would love to like have the money to own some of that. So good. So good. I love her work. Rest in peace. She's looking down on me in heaven. Anyways, enough with Vivienne Westwood. But yeah, I definitely have also beefed up my my appearance for my booth, and I'm very happy with it, how it looks right now. I've done ample amount of research, and like kind of wanted to, like, even when I first started, like before, like when I first started doing research about markets and stuff like that, and like cons and whatever, like tabling at those events, I was like, I want to have a clear vision of what I want it to look like, and the elements and things that I had for my original sketch of my design of my booth isn't super far off. I kind of cut the holographic look that I wanted for it and kind of implemented a little more edge than I was initially planning for. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. I like the progression and the growth of it. I left it like open enough where I'm like fine if, like, you know, I'm not gonna die if, you know, it's not exactly to my like initial vision. But with that being said, I also had my birthday. I turned 27. Yay! I really didn't do anything crazy. I thrifted for my birthday. I went and hunted for books at Half Price Books. Hashtag not sponsored. I also went to Jason's Deli. Hashtag not sponsored. It was hot in both of those stores. I don't know why. It was just extremely hot day, and Texas ACs could not handle it for some reason. But yeah, that is that. Besides wanting to do projects, I am also planning on, hopefully after this market, I can purchase some cool art lessons and do those and beef up my art skills. I also have been thinking about like doing some whatchamacallit, like I've also been thinking about like kind of trying to work on like some more passive income stuff, like assets, like Twitch assets and stuff like that, and like maybe like learning how to design those and how to do those so I can make some side money on all of this. I don't know, what it kind of boils down to right now is just like the markets aren't cutting it. Oh, I also did my like I mentioned in my past update, I did like a whole Etsy thing. That I should have organized it better. Like, I do partially blame myself, but also I've made one sale, which I'm grateful for, and that was last week. I dropped all of that inventory and stuff on Etsy in April. Right? Was it April? April, yeah. Early April. And made no sales. I made no sales until last week, and that was in May. So I guess that's not too bad now that I say it out loud, but I don't know, I was kind of hoping for more, so it's kind of disappointing. But I am happy for my first sale. I got a really good review on it, and it was funny because it was like after this Y2K market that had happened, it was so slow that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a sale on my IG, like on my story on Instagram, and you know, see if anybody like buys any of my stuff. And I did. I got what is it, like three people who bought my stuff, so I was really grateful for that. And one of them was my friend Kathy. Also, name is Mutual Misfits. They are just starting their shop and their brand. They are subscribed to me, so hi, how are you? Go check them out. Go check out their stuff. Their current logo right now, I helped them with it, and we collaborated on that, and I drew it up for them. So that was nice. I had a fun time doing that. But yeah, we're small business besties. So it's been really cool though to see their progression and stuff, and they're always supporting me, and they're always like, you know, just messaging me or like, you know, giving me love, and you know, like buying stuff off my Amazon wish list. They're the one who initially were like, hey, do you even have a wish list? And I was like, people want to buy stuff for me? No. Okay. I guess I'll make a list. So that is what I did. So shout outs to Kathy. They are amazing. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Kathy, she did buy me something for my birthday. She bought me a couple things for my birthday. And one of them I need to get a few more supplies for, so then I can start working on that and seeing if it's like something I want to sell. And then the other thing she got me were some shelves, and I have them right here. These, I haven't put them up yet, but because I want to get a few more things before I do, but I plan on putting them like right here or something, so then I can put all my girls. These aren't all of them. I have more in the living room and in my desk. But yeah, I want to put all my Monster High dolls and stuff like that up there, and have them displayed. So that would be exciting. But I want to do more with the display over here, so I don't know when that will happen, but eventually it will. And I'll probably make like a separate video and everything for like decorating and stuff, because I want this to be a cool space. Like a lot of this is my husband's prints when he was Twitch streaming like a year and a half ago or so. He's kind of stopped doing that for right now, so this has been my space now. And I really want to like do something a little more me, a little more fun, because I'm the one who primarily uses this for. So I have a few ideas of what I want to do. I primarily want to put my art up on the wall, just so then y'all can like see it and stuff like that, because I feel like I don't show off my work enough. And you know, some people don't have Instagram and stuff like that, so they don't really, you know, see my work. I don't know, I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's other topics that I could have thought about. Like, this is the best time for me to film right now, and they're like chopping wood over there. They're like cutting down trees. Okay. So, but yeah, I have a few plans on projects and things like that. I want to take a few more courses and things like that, and classes. I haven't checked out Skillshare yet. Maybe I'll email them and like see if they want to sponsor me or something. that would be great. Or I don't know, maybe, yeah, I'll send out a couple emails to a few different places and see if they want to, like, sponsor me for for a video or something. Right now I use Domestika for a lot of the classes that I've taken in the past, for digital art specifically, because that is definitely something that does not come naturally to me. Yes, I can draw, but like, doing digital work is different. Anybody else who does digital art, I feel like will attest to that. But okay, but yeah, I plan on taking a few more, like a few courses and stuff, like during the summer, and hopefully that can beef up, you know, my quality of work and things like that. I don't know, I'm kind of a person that's like always striving for more, and trying to find a healthy balance of that. So that has been interesting. Also, a point of interest is that, like, I'll make a separate video about this, but I have been working on building a better schedule. I had somebody ask me, a subscriber, DM me on Instagram and was asking me, like, how I organize my life and like how I organize things. And I feel like also in a couple of my updates, like, I've just been like, I just need to learn how to, like, you know, manage my time better and stuff like that. And I think I got it. I think I kind of got it now. A better, like, schedule to go around where it's like I'm completing all my tasks, I'm completing, you know, majority of my work, but I'm also like being fair and kind to myself. Being fair and kind to myself, where it's like, in the past I've kind of just like, and I've just like, I don't know, this is how I've kind of always run myself, is that like, I'm like, and like, no time for breaks, no time for leisure, like, I have to finish everything today and that's it, like, and I'll really stress myself out. And that brings me to another point where it's like, I'm gonna like change it, but it's like, on my banner it says that I post every Wednesday, and on my descriptions it also says that I'll post every Wednesday. I'm gonna change that to weekly, because hitting the Wednesday deadlines is kind of stressful and has kind of made it not limiting, but like harder for me to like move my schedule around and stuff if I need to, like, because sometimes I just can't get things out on Wednesday. And I don't think any of y'all are like, oh my god, where's our video? But for me, and the, you know, the little bully I have in my mind is like, you're the worst because you didn't post on Wednesday. So for my mental health, I'm gonna say that I only post weekly. I think that's a little more fair for me and a little more doable. So at least y'all are getting more content, you know, or you're still getting your content, but, you know, I can kind of shift around when and where that happens. So just make sure that y'all hit the bell notification, so then you guys will be notified every time I make a new video. You know, if this is like something you guys like to watch. If not, I don't care. You know, it's more for y'all than it is for me. But yeah, and I guess also just kind of like being worried if I'm gonna get monetized or not. It's not a big deal, and I don't think I would make a lot of money anyways. You know, I think that aspect kind of subliminally, like, makes me kind of anxious to be like, I need to like worry about views and stuff like that. Like, click, comment, and subscribe still, of course. Like, God, this hair like click, comment, and subscribe. Of course, like, you know, I do want these videos and stuff to reach other people, but I'm just gonna like leave it at that. And if we get monetized, we get monetized, great. But if we don't, that's okay. I need to just, you know, I want to try to just make this as enjoyable for me as possible. But speaking of YouTube and analytics and things like that, we hit 130 subscribers, which is crazy. I feel like I said that kind of the last time I did my update, but honestly, guys, like, I genuinely, like, I feel like getting 130 subscribers or, like, you know, like, followers on something isn't that big of a deal, but, like, getting it for videos where it's like I show my face and I'm vulnerable with y'all, like, all the time, and I'm talking about how I, like, you know, goofed on certain things or whatever. I don't know, it's a very more intimate kind of space here on YouTube when it comes to, like, this type of content. So that's like me talking to like 130 people like, in a crowd. I don't know, like, consistently. So it's cool and it's great, and I'm happy that y'all are here. I'm super grateful for you guys, and it's like, you guys show me nothing but love, and it's really helped me to kind of get out of my ass sometimes when I'm like, oh my god, my artwork is terrible and I'm the worst. And then, like, somebody randomly will send me like a DM either on Instagram or, like, you know, put a comment on my YouTube, and it's like, hey, I really like your stuff and it's really inspirational and I really appreciate you. And I'm like, alright, voices, it's time to shut up, because, you know, like, that's what I needed to hear. I'm a very words of affirmation, not words of affirmation, yeah, I guess so, it's words of affirmation. Like, I very much need to hear, like, hey, you're doing good, you know? And, you know, I'm working on being better to myself and telling myself that, but, you know, it's good to get some external validation every now and then. So I'm super grateful for you guys, and you guys thus far have been, you know, super sweet and fabulous. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'm so excited. It's like it's really happening. I'm really building this little community. We're all, you know, just doing our own thing. Some of us, it's like, you know, some people, they don't even do like markets or anything like that, and that's okay. I'm just happy that y'all are here. Like, you know, I'm speaking out to the void, and then somebody's like, woo! Yeah! So, I absolutely love that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just, now I'm all flustered and giggly. But yeah, I appreciate you guys so much, and it's so cool to just, like, hear other people's perspectives, and so helpful. Y'all are so helpful. Like, you know, you guys are like always some of the first people would be like, hey, you know, have you considered this, or have you tried? I love you guys so much. Thank you. Oh, also news, I sold the Cricut. I sold the Cricut like a while ago. I've been cutting all my stickers by hand until I get enough money where I can buy myself like a Silhouette or one of the other cutting machines. I forget what they're called. Anything but a Cricut. So your girl's just been slaving away cutting by hand, and I actually do need to cut some stickers by hand today. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm being dramatic, but but yeah. Hopefully I can get a new cutting machine soon though, because I want to make sticker sheets. speaking of which, that's also one of my new obsessions, is doing the top loader deco cards. Y'all probably saw it in one of my other update videos, but I started making those about a month ago, and I'm obsessed. So if y'all see my wish list and you see that there's a ton of stickers on there, like sticker sheets and sticker book thingies, that's why. I don't use photo cards. I don't, you know, like, I haven't done anything personally with them yet, but I love them so much. I love making them. It's so therapeutic for me. That has been so fun for me. I've only sold one, and I've made like over like 20. But I also made some for Pride Month. Also, by the way, hey, it's Pride Month. Now officially it's June. Because I should have shot this video in May, but like I said, I was busy. But yeah, so a lot of exciting things. I am still very optimistic. I'm still very hopeful. You know, with this whole, like, markets are kind of slow and it's kind of hard to deal with. I'm just trying to, like, I need to, like, take some time to just kind of pivot and, like, focus and, like, kind of see what other, like, streams of, like, revenue I can bring in or, like, do. If y'all have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Like and comment, subscribe if you haven't already. It's just a bunch of us here who are creatives or appreciators of creativity, and you know, I kind of just talk about what I do and how I'm doing it. Nonetheless, y'all are amazing. Please be kind to yourself today and tomorrow. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye! Bye!